Hey, good evening. How's everybody doing on Tuesday? On this fine Tuesday evening. I got a bunch of cars to show everybody this evening. Different brands, couple comparisons. So let's just jump right into it. Alright. So, first on tap we got here. I was always a fan of this. This is it's a Matchbox. It's a 1956 Aston Martin DBR1. I just happen to like the casting on this. It's a sharp looking car. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Matchbox did a nice job with this, I had to say. Matchbox does make a nice die-cast car. And this is no exception. I think they did a fine job. I wish the wheels were more wire spoked than this look, but it's still, they were able to pull this look off on the car. It works. I like the red interior. It's just it's done right. I just saw this casting and I just kept getting drawn to it, and I was like, well, I gotta get this. It may be slightly unusual for what I collect, but I do like British sport models. I'm a fan. So there's that. I'll get to the Jeep in a second. I know I've shown that before, but there's a reason I brought it out. Here we have, sorry, my finger's in the way. Here we have another Matchbox. This is one of the opening features Matchbox. It's a 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix. This is pre-GTO era, but not by far. Okay, now I gotta try to do this. I'll just put this down so you guys can check these cars out while I try to open this box. Trying to be quick here. Okay. I have two 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix pre-GTO era. And this is the Matchbox here, and I'm actually surprised to see that it is actually smaller than the Auto World. For some reason, I always thought Matchbox was just a little bit on the bigger side, so I was surprised to see that was smaller. So the opening feature is this door, and unlike other companies that have opening features, this door snaps closed and it stays lined up. That's a pretty cool feature. It would be nice if it was on camera, huh? Sorry about that. I was too busy actually staring at the car and not looking at it through the camera. So you guys might have missed that whole thing. So let me go through it again. There it is. I got the door open, and like I said, it opens and snaps shut with no problems, and it stays closed. It's visually lined up properly. There's no gaps, unlike some other high-end car companies. It will remain nameless. So now there might be a reason why I may have picked this song. So anyway, there you go. I had to get my dig in. If I can use Led Zeppelin to do it, I'll do it. It has some badging on it here. It's very difficult to see. I am having a very difficult time trying to see what that even says. Grand Prix, okay. Duh. So there's no detail on the grill. The inner lights, if they were painted, they would be orange. And there's the grill, I think it would be a chrome grill. I think so. And it's very mild in the back as well. It's not an overly detailed car. The door doesn't look like it matches the rest of the paint. Looks a little off to me. Maybe it's just the way the light's shining on it. So this bumper is it wraps around a little bit more than it should, and there's a little bit more going up on the front bumper than there needs to be. But overall, this Matchbox is it's a very nice casting, and I'm glad I have it as part of my collection. It's cool. It's a nice little feature. The doors opening and closing properly. And we get to this bad boy here, the Auto World. It does have an opening hood, of course, but it only opens that far, and I don't want to force it. But there's the engine in there. They got the period correct wheels. The Matchbox was missing the gas tank cover. I forgot to mention that. There's really no detail on the back tail lights here, which is kind of odd to me. Black interior. And well, of course, even Auto World got it wrong, because those lights in the inner grille should be orange. Anyway, this is the Auto World, and like I said, it's a '64 Grand Prix. right before the GTO era. Overall, it's both of them are very nice castings. They both did nice jobs. I'm happy with them. And all right, so now the reason I brought this Jeep out is because they have an A and B version, and this is the Johnny Lightning, and this is the B version. The B version is the actual in-color version, and I wanted this Jeep in the black and white version. And like I said, this is a South Pacific Jeep. Black Sheep gives it away. So I'll show you the black and white version, as if to say you're watching it on a black and white documentary. It's pretty cool what they did. Pretty cool, right? I mean, so if you were watching this on the History Channel, this is what you might be seeing, some version of this. And there is the Black Sheep. And on the back, it says, "Follow me." So the reason it says "Follow me," it's for pilots that are either coming in for a landing or taking off in inclement weather or low visibility. As you could see, what they could see, it's very bright, so it was very easy for them to have something to follow to get them up and off the ground and help them to get more of a visual cue to where the landing strip is, and to follow them into the runway. Pretty cool feature. So that is the whole point of "Follow Me." And it's done in that black and yellow checkered, because that is something that stands out above ground and is very visible. So anyway, this is Johnny Lightning version A. They have a whole series, obviously, but I just wanted the Jeeps. I'll get to my collection of Jeeps. I only shown excuse me, my war Jeeps. I got quite a few others. I think I shown a version of my Jeep as well. And here we have, I'll open this one in a second. I want to open this one. Here is a 63 Shelby GT350. I've been wanting a Shelby GT. I know I have Eleanor. Sorry, trying to do this all here with one hand. I'm not that coordinated, so I apologize for this sloppy camera footage. I know, Joe, I know. Blair Witch. These are so hard to open. I guess that's where it comes in handy to have a camera on a tripod, huh? If you guys don't mind, if I can put you down for a second. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. Get to listen to Jimmy Page making all kinds of noise over there. Yeah, would have liked to have been to that concert. I would have liked to have been to any Led Zeppelin concert. So I am grateful for this bootleg footage. Okay. I apologize for that. Alright, here is this sweet looking GT350R, 1965. I do enjoy the occasional metallic paint job, but does everything now that M2 does have to be metallic? I don't recall this car being metallic. If I remember correctly, it was just black. Unless they're just doing their own version of one. Maybe somebody could fill me in on the details. My goal is really to get a 60, somewhere between a 66 and a 68 white Shelby GT with the blue stripes. This does have opening doors to it. And I'm pretty sure it's got an opening hood at the, yep. And there's that beast in there. I don't know if anybody had a chance to see the movie Shelby versus Ferrari. If you have not seen that movie, I highly recommend it. It's quite entertaining, and there's quite a bit of humor in it. But it's true grit. If you guys are into the whole muscle car scene, that whole era, you'll enjoy that movie. And for those guys who have seen it, I'm sure you'll agree with me. But this is the 65 Shelby GT 350R. Came out really nice. It's not overdone with graphics. It's perfect. So there was that one. And I found another version of the 85 IROC. So I had to grab this. It's not as loud as, say, that one. But the reason I grabbed that was because I love that paint scheme so much. So here we are. What was it? Like a couple nights ago, I did 1987 Monte Carlos. Now I'm back to the 85 IROC, which is just like another hair metal car. So again, can you picture somebody riding down the street blaring Great White or White Snake or Queensryche, Metallica? That's the things I think of, though, anyway. You can see the fans in the front. LSX twin turbo. It's pretty cool how you have to move the camera around to get the full effect of the lettering. That's cool. It's definitely more subdued in color than the other one by far. I like the black wheels on this. I wasn't sure about the blue stripe as I was looking at the car, but I think I like it. I was drawn to the car enough to want to buy it, so there's obvious reasons I picked this one up. It's an auto driver, so there's no opening features on this one, which is fine with me. I think I can hear laughter in the background over that. It's a nice little cool feature, the black handle and the door lock. It's got a roll cage in it, so it looks like you'd be bashing your head getting in and out of the car there. The paints on it is really nice. I think I like the stripe. This is unique. It's a cool piece. So that is my 85 Camaro IROC Z LSX twin turbo. And look at that, it's got side view mirrors. Imagine that. But if it had opening doors, it wouldn't have that feature. That's the trade-off. I'd rather have this. So those are some of the things I got. I still got a bunch more just piling up over in my corner here that has no wall space and is waiting to be shown. So I'm definitely going to be busy. Hey, I'm sorry about my camera angles today. I've just been like all over the place. Sorry about that. Now, I'm not positive, but I think I may have a counterpart. And let me see. And again, she's just not ready yet. Maybe sometime she will, but this isn't the time. So, real quick, here is the majorette Porsche Carrera 911S that I am giving away to someone at random at any time. So at some point you're going to notice this car is not going to be on the table. That's because I'm going to have it packaged, and the next step after that is to slap a name on that box. So if you guys could help me out by sharing this video and putting the word out and get more subscribers, I'd appreciate it. So just know that this is gonna be, if you're a subscriber, you're on the list as long as you're in the continental United States. And I apologize to anybody overseas. It's nothing personal, but this first time I'm giving something away, considering how expensive it is to ship things overseas, I'm just going to keep this one in continental United States. And in the future, I do promise that I will include international as well as national. So with all that being said, this is Rick, and thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, subscribe and hit like and leave some comments down below. Love to read what you think, what your thoughts are, what you think of the cars, what you didn't like about my video, or I'm open to anything. But again, this is Rick from a whole lot of Zepp, and I appreciate you guys watching, so I will catch you on my next video. Take care and be safe.